Okay, so today we are going to understand some more use case of multi-threading and try to understand how Java language uh, offers set of library that help us to meet those use cases. So
Right,
till now, whatever we study, our main applications are starting thread, maybe thread 1, right? They can
right,
start thread 1. Or our main application can start to thread 2. Main start can I start up thread 3. In this way, our main applications are responsibility to starting your thread, right? Once you
right,
start, this thread going to start and executing whatever the business logic written here. This thread start, whatever written here, they are going to execute. They are going to execute. Sometime our scenario, our situation, I just tell, hey JVM, this is my code. I want to run not one time or two time. I want to run on the particular frequency basis. Let's every 1 hour you can start this thread and run it, right? Next
right,
hour start and run it automatically. Next hour start and run it, right? Or every day, let's say I want to every day these threads go start and run his work, right?
right,
So sometime I want to some kind of schedule job, right? I have given to scheduler, hey, till now, whatever runs, that's great. Main can go for learning purpose and going to start, and they are going to do. After that, once a task completed, they are stop, right? Again, they are not going to start. Okay. Again, you cannot start, right? Because thread is
right,
dead. But our business, ki this code, whatever written here, this should be executed as a frequency basis every hour, every minute, every second, every day, every month, every year, right? Whatever things, right?
right,
So in this case, how we can request Java virtual machine, hey, this is my code. These codes are maybe just calculating interest of the particular account, right? And every uh, month of 30, last day of my month, they go and calculate the interest of all the account, right?
right,
So might be some user can miss to is going to click on the start, hey, go calculate my interest every last month, go calculate my interest, okay? So
right,
instead of manually user a bank clerk going to click on the button, hey, now the last day of month, can I click the interest calculation of all my employee, right, all my bank
right,
holder? So instead of why not, we tell, hey Java virtual machine, I am going to scheduling job. Every last of the month, you go and execute this code automatically. Don't human intervention required, right?
right.
This is known as a schedule jobs. Might be you already work as a Linux based. So Linux based, you have a know the concept of the cron jobs, cron timing, right? You can
I,
schedule any script at the
yeah,
particular 10 interval, 5 interval, they are going to run, right?
I'm familiar with that. Yeah.
Yeah, the similar kind of things here you can also do, right?
So every
Yes.
thread will run on a specific time.
Yes, you can tell the time.
That's the
Yes,
whole. That's the whole.
that's the whole the
Uh,
purpose. Here thread means what thread means. This is my some set of code. This set of maybe this is my set of code, set of lines. They are doing something, right?
right,
This is the code I want every 10 minutes going to execute, right? Similarly, in the case of Unispace, you are writing some shell script, right? Shell scripting.
right,
You are writing some instruction loop, for loop, or reading some file, or checking something, right?
right,
And after that, you go in your cron type entry, just schedule. This is my script, and there are some cron type patterns every minute, every second, right? You can just configure
right,
them, and this script going to run by every specified time, right? The
right,
same things here. We are not writing script file here. This is our Java code, right? The Java code means in the particular methods. So I want this method is similar kind of thing. Every second, I want this code we run, right?
right,
So such case, Java already given the approaches where we can address them. So let us look some approach where Java library given us to achieve this cron timing activities. Or uh, in the Java language, we are not saying cron types or cron schedule jobs. We are saying
Right.
what schedule jobs. Okay, the
Right.
terminology generally used in the Java terminology: schedule jobs, schedules work, schedule thread. Right?
Right.
The terminology different, but meaning is the same. Cron types is the very unique Linux specific. Only software engineer can know the meaning of cron job, a cron timing, right? Cron.
Right.
But if you talk about the person who are not the familiar with the Unix programming, they are not understand what the meaning of cron, right? But
Right.
in the case of schedule, scheduler is the very common terminology. Schedule means ki on every periodic work you want to do, right? Schedules in the timetable, schedule in the class, schedule in the office, right?
Right.
So similar terminology they have used the schedule. Okay, so let us decide. What we are, let's say we have a one box, maybe
Now, from this thing that we are learning now, is it? What is the name of this thing? Cron job is
scheduling
called in Linux.
lines. Here we are saying scheduling, schedule your work or schedule
So,
your thread. Okay?
this scheduling, is it a part of multi-threading, or I
It
can
is a
use it?
part. Yes, because why? This is a particular code you want to run particular interval time, right? So in Java,
Right.
everything run by the multiple threads. That means you are requesting, hey, one thread go and execute this code, right? One thread
Right.
go execute this code. One thread go execute this code, right? Same time, same work. But somehow the code is executed by your operating system. And operating systems only treat in the concept of threads or process, right? So we as a
Okay. Okay.
Java virtual machine say, hey, this is the code. I'm not going to run the code. I'm going to say, hey thread, this is the code. I I'm going to schedule every 1 minute you go and run. Means every 10
I
minutes,
see.
every
I see. Yeah.
frequency, one new thread is started at doing work. New thread is started doing work. New thread is started doing work.
Oh, so it is applicable to the thread environment.
Java, each and everything run under the thread.
Under the thread. Okay.
Right?
I see.
Main the code, whatever written here, run by the main thread, right?
Okay. Okay. So everything is thread.
Yeah, Java, everything are
Oh,
by default single threaded
by
application
default.
with
Okay.
only one thread main is running. But
Oh,
sometimes
okay.
uh,
Hmm.
you want similar kind of threads run on a particular fixed interval, right?
Right. Right. Right.
So you can say almost any language you are learning. By default, they are threaded based applications, thread based
Right. Right. I understand.
because finally your operating systems consider threading.
Right. Right.
Okay, clear?
It's
So
clear now.
let's for simulation purpose, I am just written one static method. Let's void my job. Okay, let this is my
Right.
job, and R, and here I want, let's simple message. Let's out some message, and here simply get dot current thread at get main, and maybe here say what say can say jobs. Let's timing on which time the job is started. Timing.
Right.
Uh, time. So here is a for let me remind, we are going to also uh, uh, in coming classes going to understand ki how to use the times. Till now I'm not discussed. There is one time class or instant class. Okay, not now. This give me the current clock time now, right? What is the time? Okay, whenever I am run this code, this line is out. So because till now we have not understand the date and time in the Java. But as of now, you run this code. This is the one class instant dot now. That means what is the clock time here? 9:23 a.m. This will display, right?
Right.
So we are going to just check our jobs is run at what time. But notice this is the current time. Here, this is the year, this is the month, this is the date, this is the time, right?
Right.
Okay. So this is the uh, your uh, by default UTC time. This is the by default. Look this library. This is your UTC times. You know what is the UTC time? I think you should aware.
Uh,
Yes.
UTC means
Yeah. Yeah.
universal.
Universal times. At time across the globe, this is the actual time as of now. This is not Indian times, right? Notice my
Mm.
times is about 9:24, but here notice no non time table. Here 3:53, right?
Okay,
So
okay,
this
yeah, yeah.
returns the universal time. If you look on, if you run this code at the same time on you are getting the same time, and I am running from here, I'm getting the same time, right?
Okay, okay. It's a
It's
universal time.
universal
Okay.
clock time, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So this is the method I'm going to use. Okay, just to even you can use the lots of uh, uh, system.out.println. This is also method one in the date. Okay, just give me the date, just run. Okay, new date. So this may also give me the today date and timing is, I think it's everything. Notice here, this is the our IST time zone, right? 9:25, 9:20, right?
Your local
Okay,
time, local date.
local times. On where you are running this times. If I run this code now, give me the my time zones. If you run on your local currently now, you are getting your time zone, right?
Right,
This is the universal time zone, UTC time zone, right? So generally preferable way whenever we're writing any applications and want to track the timing, always applications follow the universal timestamps. Because I'm running my data here, later maybe after 1 week I travel from one place to another place, right? Our
right,
timing change. But if you are managing all the timing in UTC, you are facing very less difficulty in the case of time management, right?
right, right.
So in there will separate one class we are going to discuss about the date and timing, right? But
Oh,
not
because it's important. It's very important.
sometime. Yes, yeah, it's important. You can say. Okay. So here, let's come to our project. So today,
Okay.
our objective we are just one jobs, and I'm going to schedule if I'm just job executed by job at time. Time. Just mention the time here, so time this. Okay. Time this at job executed by thread by. Okay, thread name. Which threads they are executed, right? And just let's job execute job execution job execution done completed. Okay, and let be little bit some they are doing some time. Okay, listen up. Let's new random number some time. Okay, some wait maybe 5 seconds. Okay,
Right,
uh just as of now. Okay, you can simply just write one line whatever you want, right?
right,
Not okay, whatever you want. But our intention, whatever this two-line code written, here might be you are going to the checking some file, database call, any particular time. Here business logic could be anything, right? What
right,
how you're doing. Our purpose is not what the right business logic. Our purpose how we can schedule this code run on a particular frequency, right?
right,
If I'm going to main method, I can call job one time. So one time it's run, there is no problem, right? But after this is stop. But our objective, notice this is a thread run by done, stop. But our objective not to run this code one time, every 2 minutes, every 3 minutes, how will do? Maybe I can go write again 2 times, 3 times. Now at the same when the we are starting main application, they are going to run 3 times, right?
right,
But I'm not only 3 time run, I want it will run continuous. So surely we need some different mechanism. Till now, we have not understand how to schedule job, right? Schedule work. So surely this not help us, right? So what to do? So there are. I think there are multiple approach. We are going to discuss a two approach, right? One is the timer class, and one is the timer class. This is the timer class. Okay, this is the timer class Java given. Okay, and timer class have a some mathematical method like dot. Notice this have a schedule method or schedule at fixed rate, right? Something he have option. What is happening? Dot schedule. Okay, so let's see.
Oh,
I want to schedule my job. Okay, at a fixed rate every particular second I want, right?
right,
The, here mentioned at a fixed rate means at 20 second or 30 second or 5 second you have to pass. Question is, if this method how can call? These methods are expecting some input and output, right?
right,
So check what they are expecting. They are expecting you pass the timer object and long delay. Delay here means delay in the millisecond. You pass millisecond here, and the period means times millisecond successfully task executed. Means this is the times where the frequency decide. This is the delay time here mentioned first times when your application going to start, right? What is the timing? So here you can say, but I want this code may run. So somehow can I call this method here like here? Because no, because these methods are expecting some different object. So question is that how I can say you can run my code. I'm not interested to our objective this code run in a particular timing, right? So good options. You let's understand what they are expecting. This API they are expecting timer task. So you can let's see what are the timer task. Timer task. Okay, timer task. So what is the timer task? Let's check. Timer task is the abstract class. That means and implement the runnable. That means these are thread. We can surely pass any runnable that is the follow this concept. The good
right,
abstract class that means we can implement them. Any abstract class can be implemented because here you cannot say like a new like this, right? Because abstract class you cannot create the object, right?
right,
So surely this is not possible. Then how I can create the because these are expecting those objects. We know any class is abstract class, so we have a two option to make an object. One is the creating a subclass and creating the subclass object here, right? Or
right.
anonymous class, right?
Yeah.
So
Lambda function.
uh, here anonymous class we are going to see say like say new and anonymous class. And now here, this is the run method is called by this. So I can call my job method here, right? So it does. So
Right,
this is the micro code I can call from run method, right? So this is a task. I say, hey, you let take a task, and they second the long delay period. So here they are expecting millisecond. Millisecond means 1,000 means 1 second, right? And let's give every second means again say 1,000. Okay. But this parameter are expecting you pass me millisecond. Millisecond means here 1,000 means 1 second, right?
right,
In 1 second delay, they are going to start, and after every 1 second, they are going to call this method, call method, call method, call method. This code is going to call by many number of times as you not going to stop the code, right?
right.
So let's see. I'm commenting. I'm not interested to manually call them, right? So here, let's say S out. What is the main? So let me done. Let me run this task. So main is completed, and notice this time this task is going to execute by the every 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Notice this task is going to run by whatever the frequency you decide, right?
Right, right. Okay, okay.
And you can change the timing. Just stop them And here second, no, no, not every second. I want to every maybe 3 seconds, right?
Right.
3000 millisecond. Okay, here just run it. So in this way, you can say main main is completed. Now this thread is started. Now 352 after 355, right? 58, then 3 minute second 1, then 3 4, right? So notice every 3 seconds they are going to run, right?
Right.
So this is a very simple way, but only as a developer, we are going to write this code that will take lots of effort to inform JVM. Hey JVM, can you do my work for multiple times, right? So good
Right.
options. We are using taking the help of Java library. This is timer class. Give him this method schedule, and they ask you what the task your. This is my task. So I cannot directly call this method, but I can call this method inside your runnable interface, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's runnable because it's a
Because this is a
extra.
after class they
Extra.
implement your runnable interface, right?
Right.
But notice this is the class in implement runnable interface. So internally these are part of your thread class, right? So in the run
Right.
method, I can call my business logic, right? So this is the one way. Here sometime developer and here let me, and after that you have to cancel, close, whatever. So this is the one way. And another way, generally, as a nowadays, as a Java developer, we are avoiding this code because this is the new version generally provided by executor service, right? So generally nowadays executor service is more popular than this way, right? And executor service given some here specific we as assumption ki I'm going to pass always millisecond multiply by 1000, but why not some second, minute, day, hour, right? So more flexible way option, right?
Right.
So the same code we can retain using the executor service. So let's just comment this code, and same code I am going to write using the executor service. So say executor service executors dot, notice here we have a one schedule thread pool, right? Schedule thread pool. This is the class, right?
Right.
This is the schedule thread pool. You can say variable, okay? Now you have a schedule thread pool, and schedule thread pool here have a same method like dot. Notice here schedule with fixed rate, right? And here say now in this case you don't pass the timer object directly. You can pass your job method itself. Okay, sample dot job, right? And comma initial delay, and every minute, every second. Here we have a third parameter unit. You just give me the unit. You want to time unit dot second. That means every 1 second, right? Or you want to
Right.
minute. Here give us some more flexible way to schedule job, right?
Right.
So here just create your schedule executor service and call the method schedule at fixed rate, and this is your job
So,
method and initial delay, and here specify the third parameter as a, here you want to second, you want to minute, you are the millisecond, here also millisecond, so just run a millisecond, right? So they run as a, this considered as a 1 millisecond, right? So these are some
right.
readable,
So
very
this is another way of using it.
yes, another way of using the same kind of concept.
Right.
If
Right.
I run and let's run it, what they are saying exception, oh, are they are what saying cannot, okay, set new single schedule single yeah, okay. So this is the I'm going to just create one single one thread, same threads are going to run multiple time, right?
Right.
So in this case there is no, just this is my logic, business logic, and just executor object and dot schedule fixed rate, right? And
Right.
here pass, just pass. This is my method. You have to run every second here, and that's great. One means every period second. Now the same code going to run by every second, right?
Right.
You want to maybe every millisecond, you just say in millisecond. Every day. Here have a control unit we have, right?
Right.
Not manually go calculate by all this existing API always input taking as a millisecond. But here we have some more flexibility option, right? So
Right.
not
Right.
this code executed by the every second. And here we have an option. Let's see, after 10 seconds, I want to stop them, right? Automatically. This scheduler service going to stop after 10 seconds, right? So here notice our application is still running until I'm not going to stop, right?
Right.
No, always running. This is infinite, always running. Because every second they have to run, right? You mentioned every second run it. Every second infinitely they running.
So,
So
so we need to stop it. So it's not
yeah,
a
yeah. So so by default, the behavior is that because here you are trying to say, hey, hey JBM, this is my job, and you run every second. But you not specify till how many times, how many days, how many months, right?
right.
But when
Right.
I going to stop them, right? So for that, this executor service have a one more method. This executor have a method like a shutdown. Okay, shutdown. Whenever you call this method, they are going to stop. But question, when you going to call, right? Maybe let's say I decided let's say after 20 seconds it will go. So here you have to say, hey, wait, thread, thread, sleep, but just I'm waiting for 20 seconds, right? Duration of second, let's 20. So this my code, this my job is going to run till 20 seconds. After that, I am going to stop my scheduler, right? So this scheduler is going to stop. Means our thread going to stop. After that, they are not going to any work. Okay. So this have a method shutdown now where you can start and every second they are going to run, but after 20 seconds they are going to stop, right?
Right. Right.
So we have to control. Now they are going to run at least every till 20 seconds, and after that they are going to shut down now. A main is closed, right?
Right.
Sometime you want. No, after 1 day, after 2 day, after 1 month, after 1 year, this job must be noticed. Notice on our schedule job is stop, right?
Right.
Our main application closed, right? So here you have to use this method shut down now if you want, right? If you don't want, don't do, right?
Right.
So this is the very you can say simple way where you can schedule your any kind of work. This work is done by the separate thread. Notice the output. This is done by the different thread one, right? Different, not main thread. Main is not doing, right?
Right.
Main is doing his own business. This is done by the separate thread, and this activities is done by your defined time. So now here some case scenario you have to consider. Now here just I'm written one liner of code. They are quickly completed, right? What happen? It will take some time to execute, right? So here I say, let's do every second, right? And what happen? This method is going to take 10 seconds to complete, right? This is my work. That is heavy work. That's going to call microservice, get all the data, maybe some joining, some interest calculation. Might we take a time, right?
Right.
So question is that let's key at 10 o'clock, 10 10, 10 10. This my job is started, right? And I configure okay, every second it will run, right?
Right.
So 10 o'clock, 10 second it started. They are doing work, right? And this thread is not completed its job. Still they are going to do. The 1 second come again. This new thread again is started or not? Now time come 10.1111. So as per the business logic, this code going to again start. because next 1 second come, right? But previous job is still going on. Then what happened, right?
Right.
Okay, you are saying let's every 2 seconds this code should be run. If your code previous code is run within the 2 seconds, it's fine. New thread is started, right? But what happened? The previous thread is still going on, and the new timing come to start, right? So for that, this scheduler service have been given two overloaded method. This is the one, and another overloaded method dot schedule uh, with a fixed delay. There are maybe you take some delay, right? Same kind of here you can give an option, right? So there are two kind of overloaded method. There are some delaying. Here you can say multiple approach to take care, right? Here maybe I'm thinking whatever the previous task going on, just close them and new task is started, right? Again say no, just wait previous until not complete. You cannot start new one, right?
Right.
So here lots of approach can be. Whenever my previous thread is going, okay, and new threads are time to start, here we have a lots of option to taken care, right? Previous task is completed before time, it's good, new task is started, right? If it will take a larger time, then what you can do? You have to wait. This will wait to start new. This will just start still start continue and let them he'll continue our own work. Let continue the new work, right? Two scenario. Here this thread still continue and new thread is still started working on, right? So
Right.
there are multiple solution and approach to incorporate whenever you're going to use this scheduler jobs in the real life. Sometime our business say no, until my previous activities is not completed, you cannot start new work, right? Might be new work required some input from here, right? Previous work. Sometimes say no, this I have not taken care of what the previous job is going on, running on, fail, success. Doesn't make any sense. Always you start at the one every 5 seconds, right? So this method says कि always I am going to start this method at every second. Your previous thread is completed or not completed, I don't have any taken care, right? I am saying your previous thread is still going on. Let them. I am going to start new thread for you. Okay, I am going to start new thread for you. And once your previous thread completed, that's great. But because my job at fixed interval means कि always I have to start, right? So sometimes these two variants of code you can use, right? Like this one, fixed date or fixed date. It's clear?
Yeah.
I have generally I have a but these are additional things taken care by as a Java or any programming language, right? But in notice in the cron type entry, there is no such configuration, right? What happened about the previous job, previous task, right? So you have started this. So let's test it. So now let's say our started 24. Now notice this time 29 started because we are using the fixed delay. Now this is the 34, then 35, then 38. Notice there are some different delay, right? Because I'm this time I'm saying this thread may take some time, right? So due to
Right.
that, different timings they are going to start, right? So if you want exact fixed starting, then you have to use this method, or you want to maybe some delay, you can use this one, right? The different upon the different overloaded method we can use, right? And we have
Right.
option. Maybe you have to decide कि after maybe instead of second, let's key after minute. After let's key after 5 minutes, my schedule jobs. Here you can here we have lots of option. Dot off, millisecond, second, day, hour, from lots of option where you can wait, right?
Right.
And here similarly in a time second, here are lots of you have option. Frequency we can decide second, millisecond, nanosecond, days, number of days, 10 days, 360 day, year, month, right?
Right.
Now we have a day calculate, day multiplied by 30, right? So 30 days, right? Or
Right.
60 days, or in this way means we have your units, time units, right?
Yeah.
According our convenience, sometime use second, sometime millisecond, second, sometime use nanosecond, or sometime hour basis, minute basis, right? Yeah, microsecond. So lots of
Right.
different options. This time util class is given. This util means ki whatever the number you passing, accordingly this time util, this the meaning. Here I am passing one, here I am passing millisecond. Okay, that means this is the 1 millisecond, right? This is the delay 1 millisecond. Here I am passing second, that means this is the 1 second become. So whatever the value here passing, initial delay and periodic value, depend play role on the basis of your unit. What is the unit you passing, right? So good.
Yeah.
So any confusion, any doubt, how we can schedule our job, right? Our job means
Right.
ki how can say ki particular thread can be started in the particular interval, right? Particular period of interval, particular timing, right? If
So
you
your
can say,
second example is much better in
ah,
terms of.
yeah, sometime use, right? Na? Yeah, or previous and some might be delay. Okay.
Hmm.
So depend upon the use case. Sometime we are using, but sometime many times, many places in our applications we are using this one because this in our applications and many times I'm using this because sometime I want at a particular fixed rate we have to check this work is done or not, right? Every
Right.
second, every minute, every millisecond, sometime we have to use a particular uh, field, particular value change by UI or someone, some customer or not, right? And we have to take action, right? That depend upon the situation. Sometime you either fix it, sometime you either delay, not fix it, right? So there are two approaches, but nowadays, if a preferable way, you can say always use this executor service because executor service given us some option like shutdown and control the mechanism, multiple schedule you can schedule the job here, right? In multiple jobs you can schedule right here, many times you can submit, right?
Right.
We have option multiple flavor you can say. Preference way always you can use this schedule executor service, right? To scheduling your job. Here is your work, what the work you want to run in the separate thread in the separate frequency.
Right.
Look like here is starting main, but main is not going to do my work. Main is just doing his own business. Here from this line, our executor pool created the separate thread for you, and separate thread going to execute your code, right? Okay,
Right.
so you can run. So sometime our application, whenever building application, we notice here our applications in the fixed rate always every second they are going to start, right?
Right.
Even our application take delay. Don't worry, right? Here maybe our application wait sometime 1 second, sometime 2 seconds, 3 seconds, sometime 5 seconds. But still always we are going to start at the don't take care of the previous. Yes, here say if let's key one thread is going to working on, okay, my time come, I am going to start new thread, right? You do my
Right.
work. And again my time come, I start new threads. And don't take care what previous is completed or not completed. Previous let them going on, let them going
Right.
on. Okay. And once here you can say after 5 minutes this thread pool going to stop means ki after that they are not going to run the schedule job, but it will till 5 minutes it will still going running. Notice still they are going to run, still running on, right?
So it will stop in 5 minutes.
Yes, after 5 minutes. Once 5 minutes reach, once 5 minute time over, I would say ki, hey, executor service shut down now. Means ki after that, I'm not going to entertainment any scheduled jobs. Whatever the currently going on, I'm going to complete them, and after that next cycle, I'm not going to start new threads. right?
Right.
This is the method shut down now, right?
Right.
So little, this is a little bit about this uh, cron job cron type, you can say, in the Linux base, and in the Java base we are using the timer class, or preferable way you can use the scheduled executor service, right?
Right.
Oh, it will, I think, 5 minutes take times to stop them, right? I think. Okay, till now you have any question, doubt, confusion, how you can start new thread and tell JVM you can run this code in the period of fixed period or fixed delay period, right? We have both options, right?
Right. No, so I'm good on this.
And here your business logic. Here you can write anything. Okay, whatever the things you want to your separate thread do on every. Look like understand. In the case of your Unix, you are writing a script file. Right? In a script, whatever the code written you, that is the code, right?
Right. That's the
And
business logic.
that
Yeah.
is the business logic. And here can be one liner business logic, 10 line. Here you are going to calling the microservice, database, or some do calculation, waiting some response, and then say it's completed or not, right?
Right.
So notice still we are talking, still my application going on. I'm not stopped, still application going on until this minute, 5 minutes is not going to complete, right? So
Right.
it would be good manually I can stop or wait till a 5 minute or 1 minute or 2 minute or 3 minute, 5 minute, it will take time, right? But a purpose is that our application nowadays lots of application are running infinitely. They are not stopping until some interruption not happen, right? Notice all the Google server, all the applications, transactions, mobile. Notice how once I started mobile is always running, right? So these are the your sometime always running jobs, like all the servers which always running. But whenever for learning, whenever writing the main method, after main method our application is stop, right? Always you observe. But in the
Right.
real times, whenever you build application and once deploy in the production, your applications continuous base always running until someone not going to shut down our application or something, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it good? So good
Yeah.
example. Notice our here in many places you notice some automatic refresh happen. Notice it. This second automatic they change right here. Our timer, our timing. How someone implement this timer now 49, 50. How some frequency basis were going on, right?
Right.
Every second this clock watch time going to change, right?
Yeah.
So this is where the schedule jobs play a role, right? January every second in weather in the stock in the everywhere you are changing the lots of price, lots of weather condition, raining season, right? So where generally we are using the scheduled activities. Manually human are not going to click to start, right, to collecting data. Let's case I'm going to collecting data from stock market, collecting data from the weathers. Our application always every second, every minute going to and collect data from sensor. Our sensor sending data to me, right?
Right.
So lots of use case where our applications are using this timer based activities, schedule based activities, right?
Right.
You have written code only one, but this code is run, you can say, infinite number of times till someone not interrupt or someone not close or someone not shut down, right? Or some
Right.
out of memory, some external problem until not come, right?
Yeah.
So whenever in applications you need such scenario, this Java have a simple tool library help us. One is the timer class, might be you can use, or better way you can use scheduled uh, executor service. I think that's good for the day. What do you think?
Yep.
And so, can we wait for 5 minutes to complete? It will automatically surely complete after 5 minutes, right?
Uh,
Okay.
how long it has been running? Uh,
Let me check. Uh, they have started. I think I'm not complete here. Here they started near about
422.
4:22. Still 4 4. Still take lots of time. 5 minutes means still something going on, right?
Right.
So let me I stops and it's still going on right now. And we
Right.
have to change to the 1 minute, 2 minute, whatever, right?
Right.
Here also I am waited some uh, simultaneously wait. Our scheduler also taking some time, right? To wait. Due to that, it will take times. Okay.
Right.
But surely it will. If you check the second, let's say check the second. After 2 seconds, it will go into the close. Let's say 5 seconds, right? So after 5 seconds, this sort of job's going to the close, right?
Right.
Run here, just within a 5 seconds, it will go into the shutdown. And it started doing. Now close, shutdown, right? And after
Right.
that, it will automatically going to shut down. Oh,
So how many times it ran this time?
because okay. I started both fixed delay as well as time stop. Okay, I
Okay.
only fixed rate and 5 seconds, right?
Right.
So it will run fixed rate 5 second time. It's just one liner. Okay, give the exact output. But actually, here I started 2 times, right? The same jobs. After 5 seconds, it will go into the close. Notice, after 5 seconds, it will go into the close. Okay. Notice problem is that this job also running in finite. Notice this is done. I started here na every 3 seconds, right?
Right.
Well, place I uncommented. So say I'm not. Why not starting in the 5 seconds, right? So because I started here also, this job I'm printing same job right here. So let's
Right.
again. So confusion, just looking outward, still I'm confused why they are not stopping, right? 2 3 5. Notice main is finished, right? Program is finished after 5 seconds, right?
Okay. Smooth now. Yeah.
So here, why? Because this where I'm started these jobs, they are infinite running in every 3 seconds. Due to that, I'm getting
Right.
continuous output, right? Why not stopping? It will stop because I started this code right now. Due to
Right.
that, they are not stopping. But this will work for both, right? So please preferable way as a Java guidelines. Please use this because this is the older API and this is the latest API, newer API. In I think JDK 5 come and this is since JDK 1, right?
So why did you type var at the beginning? This is
Just
something new.
we already I think understand variable declaration can be declared var or you can declare something variable like here like I have both option. You can write this variable and this way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, in this way or this way or this way. Both are the same thing. Compiler is the same meaning.
Okay. Okay. I see.
Here write this. Okay.
I
Both
see.
are the same meaning, just for the shorthand. Here look like our code look like some small, right? I don't move here up and down, right?
Right.
But
Right.
the compiler understand var means ki what is the data types of this variable defined from the right hand side.
Right.
By default, they return the executor service. You can write this or this. One of the key feature. This is I think Java 11 support key. You can use this var keyword, and we are discuss. We can declare variable in the maybe var keyword or direct data type mention. Right? Both are okay. Right? There is no any confusion. So clear? Always ask question. Just different way to write the code. Right? And my always preference is always I am to write the same code in different ways, so that we should aware, yeah, this is the different way, this is the different way. Whenever you are going to review the code, some developer might be written this way, some developer written this way. So I, as a code reviewer, must be familiar for the all the way write the code, right? I think it's good.
Yeah,
So let's practice, and any doubt you can connect.
sure. Thank you, Ajay.
Bye.